Go to 1 Samuel chapter 8. Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 8, deal with the children of Israel wanting a physical king. And God really began to deal with this because a lot of times we walk by sight, not by faith. But we're supposed to, as saints of God, walk by faith and not by sight. And a lot of times today we saved and unsaved individuals tend to look more at the person that God allowed to be the head of either the church, either the country, the governor, the senator. We look so much at looking at them that we don't look to God to fix situations. And in chapter 8, kind of get to a point where they want a king now because the judges are not ruling according to the scriptures. Now what happens is, you have to understand that Samuel was a judge, but he also was a prophet. But his children didn't walk in the same ways as he did. And the reason why, a lot of times we as individuals, we supposed to be showing people how to live this life. But I've said this times before that we show people outside of our household how to live the life more than we show the people on the inside. And God began to deal with me and say, charity starts at home.
Amen.
So therefore, since charity didn't start at home with his children, because he was so busy trying to help people on the outside, they went contrary to what God really wanted them to do. But we as people on the outside looking in, we so quick to want to dismiss them and then want somebody else to be in charge, or a different kind of bureaucracy, or a different kind of president, or a different kind of preacher, a different kind of pastor. Basically, the leader at that time, we want them to be taken out and put somebody else in. Well, the children of Israel wanted a king now. This was before King Saul, because in chapter 9, he ordained King Saul to be king. But we got to understand that King Saul wasn't a man after God's heart as well. So you went from bad to worse. A lot of people are looking for people to look good on the outside, but be dead man bones on the inside.
Right.
A lot of us looking for somebody who can show ourselves to look good in front of folk, but behind closed doors, you don't know what they got going on in their house. These are the types of people, and these were the type of people we're getting. That's who Saul was. He rendered his privileges towards people more than God. So therefore, in later chapters in 1 Samuel, that's why David ended up being the king. But in chapter 8, before all of that happened, we had the children of Israel relying more on a natural king than they rely on the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. So in this chapter, it really shows us what's going on today. And a lot of times, if somebody we look up to, they fall, they falter. Something happened to them, or they do something they ain't got no business. We, as a people, we begin to feel like God ain't as real as he used to be. Your characteristics of God becomes different because of that person leaving the fold, or this person, something happened to that person. A lot of things make you look at God different if he's not truly your Lord of Lords, and he's not truly your Savior. Because if you're getting a personal relationship with him, no matter what somebody else do, you understand truth is truth and a lie is a lie. So if you begin to become a person of liars, that's on you. That doesn't mean that my Lord and Savior is null and void. That doesn't mean that he has been any different. He has changed or anything like that. You need to take a look at your own walk. This is why God been giving me the scripture of working out your own soul salvation with being tribulate so much. It's starting to be repetitive in this church because I think we've gotten to the point that we don't understand that a lot of people have put different views upon us that was their views. And I teach it a little different because God gave me a little different. He said, I must let people understand that, yes, holiness is holiness. Amen. But a lot of people got different things that they deal with. I don't have the same things that you have to deal with. So you may handle things a little different than I do. Are you more or less saved than me because we handle things different? As long as we don't go against Scripture. A lot of times it's all about the ways of the church or the ways of an actual organization. If you go against that, you're going against God. Not so. You need to make sure that how you live your life is according to the Scriptures, and that's it. This is what we teach you. This is not about a denomination. This is not about a certain kind of church. It's about, are you living the life God wants you to live or not? It's so, see, this is so simple, but us church folk make it so complex. We put all these different laws, we put all these different things upon what we should do and not do. And when you ask for scriptures on these things, folks ain't got a clue. So we got to stick strictly with the Bible. We got to stick strictly to scriptures, because if we don't, we're leading somebody to a path of unrighteousness and we don't even know it. Because once somebody feels like their life is not going the way that we say it should go, then they begin to think that they're not living the right way. It's not the way I would want you to live. It's the way that God wants you to live. And see, they don't understand that Samuel about to have them living the way he wants them to live. And they're rejecting the way that God would want them to live. God said, I wanted you to have judges, but he also understood that they was going to ask for a king one day. But it's a slap in the face to God, because they already got a king. They already got a Lord of Lords. They already got a Savior. God was already there from the beginning. But the problem is folk look past what they can't see and always looking at what they can see. Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. But if Paul would have stopped following Christ, no, you don't stop following God, you stop following him. But today's society, we got that mixed up. If a person we got on a pedestal mess up, then God is so null and void now. No, that person has messed up. It's time for us to change the way we think about things. Stop thinking that because somebody fell short of the glory, that it ain't no God. No, he has or she has fell short. But pray for that person so they can get back on track, so we can show God that he's still a merciful God and we still trust him. But the people of Israel stopped trusting him because things weren't getting handled the way that they thought it should be handled. That's what caused the problem, and in today's society, that's what's causing the problem today. We're looking so much on the figure. We're looking so much at the person preaching, the one teaching, the one with the church. But we're not understanding who gave them the church. We're not understanding who gave them the message. We're not even understanding who gave them the people the gift that they've gotten, because we look too busy looking upon them, because they have got rid of God. God said he gives gifts without repentance. So that same person who still prophesying, it's not that they're going to stop being able to prophesy. But it's kind of null and void now because they have thought of themselves higher than the person that has given them the gifts. So they're a little uppity than what they used to be. When they first gave them the gift, they was kind of even nervous to use the gift. Folks who had to tell somebody a word from God, they used to go to God 3 and 4 times before they came to you. Not as soon as the word pop in their head, they already at your doorstep. This is what we done got in church today. Before we give before folks give a message, they want to talk to God 3 and 4 times before they gave a message. Now, as soon as a message pop in their head, they running with it. This is where we are now in the church. So when that person falters, or when that person falls, all of a sudden we feel like God ain't God no more. It ain't got nothing to do with God. It's got something to do with that person not doing exactly what God is calling them to do. I want to get y'all to understand. I want to teach y'all that no matter what come or go, God is still God, and y'all got to stick with Him. Amen. No matter what happened to me, no matter what happened to your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, it don't matter. If you see somebody living for God and they turn backwards, that's on them because God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. They have forsaken God. They have forsaken the things that they have been taught from the foundation of the beginning. Don't try to put it on God, put it on them. Put it on disobedience. Yes. This is what I want us to understand because a lot of times we look at the figure and not the person who built the figure. God said, I don't want you no more looking at the person in front of you. Look past the person. That's why when somebody doing wrong, they can't hear a word from them no more because they have done them wrong. That doesn't mean that person don't have a word for you. But that person got to understand that I must say, forgive me. So when I bring the word to you, you're not already looking at me crazy. It's a two-way street. But the problem is, one of the streets been blocked off. And they blame it on God. Not the person that's really affected by it, which is the person that was disobedient. First Samuel chapter 8 verse 1 says, and it came to pass, when Samuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Israel. That's why I don't believe in this passing of the tongue stuff down. Listen to me, let me tell you what. I'm not saying that the next person in line shouldn't get it if they qualify. But don't be just giving folks stuff because they the son or because they the daughter. You can't just give somebody something because they're the next in line. This is not a business. We winning souls. This is not a business. Oh, the next person in line, he just don't. He's in the wheel that it ain't. No, is it in God's wheel? Gotta check ourselves. God can't get this and he ain't doing right. If he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, and I see if he ain't ready for it yet, if it's my time to go, you think he the next one in line? All I built through Christ, every time God told me to do something, I did it, then I'm going to give it to somebody. I can't be being obedient and give it to him. It's not about blood. It's about spirit. It's about understanding that you trust spirits by spirit. And everybody in your family ain't even know ain't living right. Don't be passing nothing down to the next person. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the second son, Abi. They were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, after that money. So I need to look here. We finna hit home today. How many folk you know up here preaching the gospel for a little church? Oh, y'all like y'all don't know that folks go to be a pastor for the money. Oh, y'all. Well, I'm here to tell you that folks are really doing this for the church. Folks really doing this because ain't no folk pay them tithe right. They ain't studying so well. I ain't gonna get too many amen, but it's all right. I don't do this for the amen. I do this, but I want folks to be broken from the chains that's on them.
Yes, Lord.
Because if they don't pay their tithe that month,
Yeah.
if they die, they can't have a funeral now. Everything is game to everybody now. But don't pay them tithe and see. You won't be able to have your funeral. Well, I'm looking at the books and you wasn't a faithful tithe giver. So I don't feel like that you should be able to be. Y'all don't think that happened. See, a lot of folks think that, and I wish it was that way. But they watch them books. And they watching to see what you're doing, what you're putting in the collection plate. And that's how they move. Now you go in the hospital and you've been paying your tithes. They paying for your healing so you can come back and put something in there. And took bribes, so you bribing folks to pray for you. You slide a little $5 in my pocket, we can get a little prep. So you never heard it, come on up here, you sow a seed and you gonna get it. Okay, just keep acting like you don't know what's going on in the world today. If you want to be asleep, you just go on to sleep. But I'm trying to wake you up this morning. And perverted judgment. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Rachel, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. So once you start figuring out that what you got going on ain't going correctly, you ready to step outside of God's will to get it your own way. Every time we get in a bind, every time something ain't going the way we should think it's supposed to go, we always trying to look at somebody else's household and say, how that's supposed to work? Let me look at now. They look like they're doing a little better than it was just teach about it. Wednesday night. How Naomi went with her husband to a Moab. And when she got there, the grand one is green as well on the side. Now you asking for, now in verse 7, they're asking for a king. If I know correctly, they already got a king. See, the problem is you don't know how to reach God for yourself, yes. So you're always looking for somebody else to reach them for you.
All right.
This is what God, see, I said, I want to just get to this part. The problem here with folk is when folks leave your life and you felt like they were the pillar to get to God. Now you're trying to figure out what way to turn. What you mean, what way to turn? The same way them folks turned to before they left you.
All right.
The same way your grandma prayed.
Yes.
You ought to pray. The same way your granddaddy prayed, yes. You ought to pray. The same way your auntie prayed, you ought to pray. The problem is they showed you better than they can told you.
Come on.
And then you forget once you get in your feelings. That's why folks always want to see. That's why folks always want to have somebody natural to look at. They don't want to be that person. See, God gave me a revelation. He said, your mama stopped having to ask you to come to church because I gave you your own. You ain't got to no more ask me what I'm doing on Sundays. Because she here sometime on Sundays with me.
All right.
You ain't got to always ask me what I'm doing on Wednesday because you in here seeing what I'm doing on Wednesday. My actions start to speak louder than my words are. You ain't got to ask me how I live because I'm too busy showing you how I live. You ain't got to ask me, can I get a prep through? Because stuff already getting worked out already, so you already see how my life going. somebody else to get to something.
Yes.
I done looked past them and went to the heat. I ain't got to pray for you to heal me no more. I pray with you.
All right.
I don't have to ask you, you'll pray for me. I say, let's pray together. Now you're getting somewhere. When you're actually able to help out in the ministry, instead of always being the one tagging along.
All right.
How much of you gonna be always a taker and you ain't gonna never be a giver? You ain't never able to give somebody something, but you always got your hand out to give. How long you gonna be the badge instead of being able to carry the badge?
All right.
How long? Because it don't always have to be in here. See, folks get it twisted. I always tell people that you come here to don't fail to assemble yourself among believers.
Yes.
Then the Bible says, how can you hear without a preacher?
Yes.
But after you have heard and you understand, and now you're walking in it, you're able to do it without you ain't gotta be at church to live right. You ain't gotta always be in the church to show somebody what church look like, because guess what church is? In your heart.
Amen.
So you're able to actually walk through this earth and show folks, oh, that's what a church person look like. They see you in the street and say, oh, that's what a church person look like. I see something different, but folks only seeing different in you up in here. Because you're always looking for somebody else to show who you are. You know, Pastor Son and Son, that's my pastor. Well, I gotta show how he carried himself. Why don't you carry yourself like that? I see how he believe in God. Why don't you believe in God that way? So it don't matter what church you go to if you're not really showing the fruits of that person's labor.
All right.
See, the problem is that you're looking for somebody else to show how good God is, but you ain't never showing yourself to other folk and see how good God is. Stop always looking for somebody else to fight your battles. You can fight your own battles. With God, you can make your own way. You can be your own man or woman. No, you ain't got to keep asking somebody what you think about this. When God right there waiting on you to ask him, Lord, what you think about this? You see, the problem is we looking for somebody else to tell us what to do. We got to stop looking for somebody else. Say, when I was a child, I looked for guidance for everything. But sometimes put away childish things, meaning I ain't got to go to mama for the prayer all the time. It's time for me to get mine for myself. But a lot of folks don't want to do that because it takes labor. It takes for you putting something to the side. It takes for you to not worry about this situation, not worry about that situation. It takes for you to say, everything is null and void right now till I get my deliverance from the Savior. Verse 4 said, then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy way. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. But the thing displeased Samuel. Because you know what they want their time to actually get a king yet. See, it wasn't that time. See, because they already had a king. You looking for that other. Listen to what I'm about to tell you now. You're looking for that next person to look up to. When he was here from the beginning, he said, in the beginning was the Word. So, if in the beginning was the Word was with him, and the Word was him, what you looking for somebody else for just because you don't have that person anymore? For whatever reason, that person is not here no more. Now you must say, I'm going to take the time to know God for myself. I'm going to take the time to be who God called me to be for myself. So I don't need nobody running after me asking me why wasn't I at church today. Because I was already there. I was convicted for not going myself. Do we understand that it's time to be convicted yourself about some things? You ought to get tired of grown folks calling you and you're behind grown, knowing you're supposed to be at church. You ought to get tired of folks telling you to read your Bible. Have you read your Bible when you're grown behind? No, you need to be reading your Bible. Now you're trying to figure out, they want to know, have you prayed today? Ain't nobody got to ask me if I done prayed today because I see the fruits of my labor. I don't have to be in the same church with somebody else to know and see the light that I give. It's time out for folk trying to, you looking for somebody else to hold your hand in this. Ain't no more holding your hand to get to this walk. Ain't no more holding your hand to get you to Christ. Work out your own soul salvation. It say with fear and trembling. It's time out for you always looking for somebody to hold your hand to the next level. God sitting right there saying, all you got to do is ask me for some things. And if other folks don't want to feel like you're doing it their way, maybe your way ain't the right way. God looking for faithful folks. They're going to be faithful without other folks calling them to be faithful. God said, I'm calling you to be faithful. He said, I'm calling you unto the fold. He said, I'm putting little stuff in your way so you can call me so I can get them out your way. Stop calling other folk and watch me do the work. Because every time you let somebody else touch the situation, God got to come back and let it build back up so he can remove it again. So when God do a thing, it's done. Verse 6 says, but this thing displeased Samuel. And when they said, give us a king to judge us, and Samuel prayed unto the Lord. Seems like to me, Samuel doing what they should have done. You know what, I always try to understand why we have seen folk walk in a direction that we know right. Seeing them handle situations the way they should have been handled. And then, once that person get of age, or once that person leave, we just fall all the way off and forget what they required of us. But what we didn't understand was, now, instead of that person requiring it from us, our requirements are straight from God now. All that person did was set you up to understand what's really there, which is God. Once you start trusting God for yourself, it's very easy in life. Because I might let you down. Your cousin might let you down. Your brother might let you down. Your sister might let you down. But I know one person that'll never let you down. But until you get out of that realm of understanding that I need somebody in my corner. When somebody is already in your corner from the beginning. It was in your corner when you didn't even know what your corner was. But now you done forgot. Because situations transpired the way that you might not have wanted to transpire. But all he's saying is, I allow some things to happen so you can get back to me because you've been putting somebody else in my spot.
Yes, Lord. Come on. Okay.
Time for you to get that person out of your God's spot.
All right.
That's your Lord's spot.
Yes, Lord.
What's somebody else doing there? I done removed. God allowed them both not to be faithful to him. To see what y'all next thing was going to be. And the first thing they said, Sinead, I need a king. God allowed some stuff to transpire in your life and you start seeing who somebody is. And instead of you taking it for what it is and talking to God, the first thing you want to do is say, I got to find me somebody else to put in that spot. God say, stop putting folks in my spot.
All right now.
Your mama can't take this spot. Yeah. Your daddy can't take this spot. Your granddaddy, your grandmama, nobody can take this spot but the Lord. It's a part in your heart right now. I don't care what you put there. You gonna might as well take it out and let God remove it so he can get there. You want to believe it or not. Take it for what it's worth for or not. But understand, you understand this today. Stop putting other folks in God's spots.
All right. Come on.
Stop relying on other folks to tell you to come somewhere you know you're supposed to be in the first place.
Yes.
Stop playing church.
Come on now.
So nobody had to call you. I ain't gonna call and tell you know what time church starts.
All right.
You know what day church on. You think I'm gonna, now you told me you sick, I'm gonna check on you. But if I know you here, just because you don't want to be here, when you just didn't want to be here, take it out with God.
All right.
I ain't babysitting.
Yes.
God ain't told me to call you, I ain't calling.
Amen.
Time out for babysitting.
All right.
Either you gonna do this or not.
That's fine.
Either you gonna be saved or not.
Yes.
But if you don't want to be saved, stop tiptoeing around the church trying to act holy.
All right.
Because I see straight through you.
Yes.
It's easy to deal with heathens. They say they heathens. You have to deal with y'all folk around here talking about y'all saved and you ain't saved.
Come on.
But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people. To get to the time, y'all want to almost sit down back there, y'all. Take no go. Y'all already know how I feel about. The problem is, y'all already know how I feel about situations. I don't even know what you're asking me for. If you want me to deny my faith, to rub your back, it's not going to happen. You already know what I'm about. You already know who I'm lining up with. Don't be looking for me to tell you you right and you wrong. Don't be thinking I'm going to tell you. You already know you're wrong, so guess what I'm doing? Tell you to talk to God about it. Hey, this stuff I already preached this message before, and you want to come back and act like you don't understand? Talk to God about it. Wonder why your feet hurt? Because you're kicking against the priest. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee. See, when you don't listen to what God telling you through me, you're not rejecting me. So I had to get out my feelings. Brother, I had to get out my feelings because a lot of times I know how to preach something to the statement, and then I see folks that ain't listening to what I'm saying, and I'm getting down and out about it. Oh, see, they ain't going against you, they going against me. You've been put down just to tell them what I said. That's why preachers have to make sure that they talking the correct manner. Because the problem is you're supposed to be telling them what thus said the Lord.
Yes,
that's why you can't tell them nothing else.
Yes, Lord.
That's why I don't want to tell you my traditions.
All right.
Even if I ain't doing a certain thing, that's just how I handle situations to make sure I do not sin. I don't think y'all understand that. I don't really think people understand. It's just certain stuff I don't do because I don't want to cause myself to a slip or slumber. I'm not telling you not to go to the beach. I just can't go there. Take it for what? Take it for how y'all want to take it.
Right.
I ain't telling you the beach bad. What I'm saying is, I gotta make sure my little spirit stay compact. Oh, this too deep for y'all. Y'all really think, Chris, you tell me, no, I'll be truthful. He said the truth make you free.
All right.
That's why I'm still free.
Yes.
Because I understand that it's just some stuff I can't do.
All right.
And you're sitting up there trying to try, and now you're wondering why. You done failed. You ought to get strong that when he get me strong enough, we can go to the beach. But if I don't never get strong enough to go to the beach, guess what? I ain't missing nothing.
All right.
Just gotta understand. I wish folks start understanding where they are in Christ. Because a lot of folks lie to themselves and they're in situations that they don't supposed to be in and lie talking about I'm strong. I'm only strong because I'm weak enough to understand that, hey, some stuff ain't for me.
Come on.
Folks tell me, let me tell you, folks tell me, well, Craig, you could take a little drink. Let me tell you something. I know me. You know me. You know me. Some of y'all don't know. I just can't have one. Like laid potato chip. So why would I put myself in a predicament to myself? Let me just drink a little wine. Okay then. Shoot, that one ain't doing nothing. I ain't gonna, if I just drink that one more, I ain't gonna be drunk. Then I drink one more and I ain't gonna be drunk. Then all of a sudden y'all gotta take Pastor home. This is what I'm trying to get people to understand. Stop putting yourself in predicaments to fail. If I'm on a level with God, I understand who I am, I can win.
Yes, Lord.
Folks need to start learning how to play that role in Christ. You know you ain't there yet. Don't be acting like you there. Bible said we striving for perfection.
Yes.
Just because I'm standing in front of you don't mean I don't have some imperfections. Don't act like you don't act like you're not, you just perfect. Okay. Said they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. Y'all see that? When you don't listen to what God's saying, you ain't kicking against me. You kicking against God. He's not reigning over you because you're not listening to what He's saying to you through me. It has nothing to do with me as a person. It has to do with I've yielded myself, willing to be a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, doing my reasonable service unto my Lord and Savior, and you take it as this just creeps. He ain't saved enough. His house ain't big enough. His car ain't up to date enough. How can God be blessed? I don't got no car, no either.
All right. Yeah, you better say that.
So who blessed?
Now,
You know what folks don't understand? Folks looking at blessings the incorrect way. And so I can't preach to you because my house don't look right. I can't preach to you because my clothes don't look right. You better stop looking at Jesus ain't walking around here.
all right.
I'm Jesus.
Come on.
That's no problem. Half the time they drive, they stuff that they use in your
All right.
You on the corner selling donuts,
Oh, Lord.
and you wonder, building farm been getting built for 45 years. Yeah, it been built. They house been built.
Yep.
Their credit been built.
Yep.
They done became who they wanted to be through you. And they supposed to be pouring into your life.
All right.
See, folks don't even know how. You're supposed to be reaping the benefits of me teaching this word to you and begin to get blessed.
Yes.
And as you get blessed, I get blessed for blessing you with this. But it's the other way around. You're in the church barely eating, and they over there with their robe on.
Lord.
To my God, it's good. I don't mean to preach it out like that.
Go ahead.
I ain't saying everybody doing it, but you better know who you under.
Yes.
For they say, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt. I've been trying to show y'all from the beginning. I done brought you out of Egypt. And you still complaining. I mean, you done broke chains in your life. These folks were slaves. You've been slave to sin for all this time. He done brought you out of Egypt, and you still looking for somebody else. Them words that person said to you to prick your heart, that wasn't them pricking your heart. That was him through that person. And you still looking for that person instead of looking for God. God having to remove folk so you can see who to really serve now. Oh, y'all don't hear that. He having to remove folk
Jesus.
because we put so much on that person and not on God who sent the person.
Yes, Lord.
Well, look at me. Just quit. Just doing what my father called me. That's all I'm doing. That's all I know to do. Just do what my father told me to do. The rest is up to him. One planet, one water,
Yes.
but God get an increase.
Word.
So all I'm doing is planting water.
Yes.
But if you're looking for me for the increase, you will never get it. I don't have an increase to give nobody because I'm looking for the same person to do it for me.
All right.
And we instead of putting money in people's hands, somebody's going to get blessed. Instead of doing it. Come on to the altar. If I told y'all to come to the altar and get prayer, this is how we get up. But if you tell them folks, come up here and put some money in their hand so they can get some money in return. If you just went to work. The check coming Friday if you go to work. Or pray for a job so you can be able to go to work. But you want to say all this other stuff. If you put some money, you're putting your last dime in these folks' hands, waiting for a blessing to come. See the folks on the street, you ready to whoop. Because you gave your last dime. Am I telling you not to sow seed? No. But what I'm saying, God can teach you all things. He teach you all things. Because when you start having it to bless folks, that's what you want to do. Don't get me wrong, that's what you want to do. But it's too much using God, body of Christ as a business. That's what the sons was doing. I remember that's why Jesus turned over the table. Paying folk men to be able to sacrifice for them. So in return, he said, I tell you what, I'm gonna get rid of all this. I'm gonna become the sacrifice. Why you? So after he already did that, if you're ready to make your life different, to go get no goat and sacrifice him. You don't have to say, I spiritually sacrifice myself to get what God wants me to go. You get the reading mode. You get the praying mode. You start seeing stuff fall in line. Because you became a living sacrifice. And you gotta understand, you couldn't just sacrifice anything, so it had to be pure. So once you come trying to sacrifice yourself, make sure you repent first.
All right.
Make sure you repent first. Don't look for another king, he already here. According to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me. Lord bless you and heal you and anoint you, give you gifts. And then the first thing you want to do when someone go your way is turn your back. The same spirit was on the Israelite, it's on the saints today. We ain't never got enough. You was able to pay the bills, but I just gotta have a little bit more. Then you get a little bit more. And then instead of you being all right with a little bit more, he done gave me this much. I ain't never learned how to abase and abound. I ain't never learned. But get what? Stop worrying about abasing and abound and see what happens to you. Learn how to abound more in the scripture and see what happens to you.
Yes.
Start abounding more in reading and see what happens.
Yes.
Be more faithful than coming to church and see what happens to you.
Yes.
You'll start abounding in ways you'll never thought you'll be able to abound for. You'll be starting to getting blessings you'll never thought was going to happen.
Yes.
All because you seek Him first.
Yes.
Other things going to be added.
All right.
If you seek all His righteousness.
Yes.
All you got to do is get what He tell you to do. All His righteousness. What if all His righteousness right now for you just get a good prayer like me?
Yes, Lord.
So you just start praying the way you're supposed to.
Yes, Lord.
And you done unlocked
All right.
something. Start unlocking something.
Yes, Lord.
But you got to have the right key
Yes,
to
Lord.
unlock the blessing that He ready for you to unlock.
Thank you, Lord.
And more than half the time, the key is doing something spiritual. Because He said, seek ye first the kingdom.
Yes, Lord.
God's word ain't lies. So if you seek the kingdom, other stuff gotta be added.
Yes, Lord.
And you wonder why you're getting the opportunities you're getting because you sought God first. Don't tell nobody else to tell you that. See, the problem is you looking for other folk to tell you that. God would have told you, you would have been talking to Him.
Amen.
If you want to have nobody in His spot trying to tell you how to live this life, and you start living this life according to how He wants you to live it, you wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't think you're doing that right. It ain't up to you.
All right.
Folk think you need to know. I got my personal relationship with my Savior. And we can read the same Bible together. We can do Bible study together. But you ain't going to preach at me no more because I read this too. I don't think I'm too much. But I also understand who I am now. See, once you don't know who you are, the devil can fool you. If you don't know who you really are, the devil ain't gonna never tell you who you really are. But once you start knowing who you are in Christ, the devil can't fool you no more. He can't bewitch you. He bewitched. Listen, he bewitched Eve because she didn't know who she was. And Adam forgot who he was because he had somebody in that space. Eve was moved in that space because that's who he wanted. So he needed her so bad that he forgot that he needed God more. That's why it happened. So every time you put somebody in that number one spot, they put that king in that number one spot. When the king was already out from the beginning, so you spiritually sliding either put yourself there, or the pastor there, or the teacher there, or the prophet there, or the bishop there, or the president there. And you never put the person who's supposed to be there